welcome to another fabulous episode, live television from On the Rocks in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. It is, well, I got bugs. I think I got lice or
Lice?
something.
You don't have hair.
It's, what's that? We got no, I got nothing. It's Scorch's PFG-TV. Give it
Yeah.
up, yeah. You all know our pal Megan, right? Give it up for Megan.
Hi.
Made it back another week. I'm just going to keep going, though, because you're going to eventually get it. So just keep playing around. So, Megan, I'm glad to have you back. You made it back another week, which is nice.
I'm here. I might come back next week, too. Well, it's iffy.
3 weeks in a row?
Yeah,
That'll be
I
kind of
know,
nice. That doesn't
right?
usually happen, especially because you're a female in my life, you know.
Well, there's no that. You.
Ew.
You.
Hey, you all know Mike Snow behind the board. Give it up for Mike Snow. Thank you very much. Mike, are you ready to do an opening shot? No.
And we also have Raiden.
We have Raiden here, too, so.
Okay, don't forget about Raiden.
We'll do the opening shot afterwards. How's that? We're going to let Mike play around, let him get his stuff together, and we'll do the opening shot afterwards. Let's talk about some things, though. We
Yes.
won't even follow this. Let's talk about some things.
Yes.
What's going on in your life?
Well, I'm super stoked because next week is Northwoods Rock Rally.
Can you imagine
I'm
that
dying.
already? Right? Everybody
Yes.
going to Rock Rally?
I'm dying. It's so good. Before I go to Rock Rally, I'm stopping at Wicked Sweet Bake Shop. I'm taking home a cheesecake. I'm doing the whole thing. It's great. Oh, yeah.
And you've already ordered the cheesecake.
I have.
And is it just?
I'm not even sad to say that I have.
Is it plain old cheesecake?
Yep,
or
I
is
just
it
got a plain cheesecake
Yeah.
because my friend Cha-Cha, her man friend, baby daddy, says, oh, I would really like one of those cheesecakes. You had a cheesecake one time. Where did it come from? She comes to my house and she's like, about the cheese. I said, oh, no, I've already got the cheesecake ordered.
Huh.
Sorry about that, but I'm not sorry at all. It's wonderful.
And
So if you are hungry at Rock Rally, come to my camper because I got cheesecake.
okay.
Yes.
Speaking of your campers, so you're doing a lot of camping this summer. Less than normal, though, huh?
No. Mm-mm. Equal or greater to
Your
normal.
camp is up like on one of the nicer lakes around here, though.
It's a real nice lake.
I told you it was at that lake I
It's
had.
a real nice lake.
It was at that lake that I had the best onion rings. It's in Lake Holcomb, by the way. For kids.
No.
No.
Oh.
The lake
Yeah.
where I had the
Yeah.
best onion rings was in Lake Holcomb. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I love onion rings. But you said you've been dreaming about onion rings.
I've been dreaming about onion rings.
Why
This
is
great.
that?
Well, I don't know, but apparently so is Mike. So we're like having this telekinesis issue going
Good.
on. I don't know.
And the fun of doing a live show is seeing when things are getting messed up and it's getting right back on
We're
track.
doing it.
Mike, are we ready to go for our opening shot?
We can keep rambling.
Are we ready to go for our opening shot?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, come on.
I think Mike needs a shot.
Mike
We're
needs a
doing
shot.
this.
Give it up for Mike Snow, ladies and gentlemen, and our opening shot.
Yeah, Mike definitely needs
Come, welcome
Okay.
to the couch, Mike.
So
Yes.
look, here's what's going on. Here's what we're doing for our opening shot today. I'm going to put this down first of all. Now, we had an amazing week on Scorch's PFG TV on the YouTube channel. Okay, this week on the YouTube channel, this past week on the YouTube channel, we ended up, before tonight's show, we're at like 9,700 subscribers, just shy of 10,000 subscribers. We got over 1,800 subscribers last week.
That's nuts.
That's insane.
It's awesome.
Last
it's
week's
awesome.
last
Yes.
week's
Right?
episode. Last week's episode had more views than any other episode that we had by the. It was just pubic hair shy of 7,000 views.
I think it's because we hear so much of Mike lately.
I think Mike's
There's so
adding
much
to the
Mike.
show.
Yeah.
I was warned
Love
not
it.
to talk tonight.
I saw that.
I was warned.
Yeah,
I'm scared. I'm shaking.
Yeah.
Sorry, I won't talk too much.
shaken, not stirred.
Yes.
Speaking of that, let's have a drink. Hey,
Giddy
so
up.
Here's to you guys. Thank you for making this show.
Yes. Thank
Because
you.
we are getting there. Oh. Oh, that's the best.
Ah.
I just wanted the pickle thing.
Heading back.
Goodbye, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
Nice
Give it up
to
for
see ya.
Mike. Megan made some pickles this week too, but
I did.
I also ordered some pickles from the New York, the pickle guys in Brooklyn, New York, and you kind of hurt my kosher feelings.
It's not a pickle, first off.
It was a pickle
It is
tomato.
not a pickle.
I was shocked that Mr. Vegetable Hater Mike loved it.
I'm shocked that Mr. Vegetable Hater loved it, and I hated it.
The pickle tomato.
Tomato.
And
I can jam on a tomato.
Yeah.
This whole.
Yeah, I don't
Nope,
think your mic's
this-
on.
This, whatever it was.
It's a pickled tomato, and it's so good.
Nope.
I'm gonna be ordering.
It was gray.
It
First
wasn't
off,
gray, it
he
was
comes
green.
into my house and he's got a gallon-sized Ziploc bag with this tomato in it that was gray.
Well, it was green. First of all, it's a green tomato,
Yuck.
and it's pickled, and it's good. See, I was gonna say maybe you got to be kosher to like it, but maybe.
Maybe
you don't.
pickles, good. Well, pickled, good.
Who's saying they
Tomatoes,
can't
good.
hear?
The chat room.
We can't hear them. You goose. Does Scorch still use the yeah sound effect?
Oh man. Yeah, right. It's happening. We're here.
Okay,
Yes.
then never mind. Then
You're
don't worry
high. You
about
got
that.
nothing.
It could be
Nope.
them being them. So
Being
whatever.
douchebags, that's okay. It is them being them. So anyway, yeah, I do want to give you credit though. Your pickles, I brought your jar of pickles home yesterday, and I
Thank
just
you.
started mowing them.
Thank you.
So freaking good.
Thank you.
And they're all
Yeah.
like little gherkin size, which I love.
It makes me uncomfortable when you say gherkin, but yeah.
Why
yeah.
does it make you uncomfortable when I say gherkin?
Give it about 10, 15
Raiden, do you feel like the word gherkin is awesome to hear? No, it's horrible. And I'm sorry, but okay, that's it.
Raiden's
Moving on.
so starstruck with you. He's going to say whatever you want him to say. Raiden's like, oh man, she's hot.
No,
I'll say
Raiden
whatever-
is legitimately a
I'll
nice
say
person.
whatever she- Raiden is a nice person, but
Don't bring him down with you, Scorch.
But,
Don't bring
you
him
know,
down.
Put it this way. Hey, Raiden, do you think? Oh,
Thank you, Raiden.
See, you make a face at me.
Thank
but-
you,
okay.
Raiden.
I
yes.
see how that goes. Anyway.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
It's another fine.
Shame
we're,
on you.
We're off and running on Scorch's PFG-TV.
Happy Friday.
Your pickles, truly,
Yeah.
I mean, they cost you money, but they don't cost me a plug nickel. Your pickles.
Your bill's coming.
Your pickles are simple pleasures in life to me
Mm-hmm.
that
Me too.
that don't cost money, or that that really don't cost a lot. And we talked about it before.
Yes.
Pickling cucumbers. You say regular cucumbers, but
All of them. Oh yeah, no,
Cucumber.
I'm equal opportunity. I love that.
cucumbers, vegetables. Those are things that are simple pleasures. Give us some others. What other simple pleasures are in Megan's life that you really don't have to pay a whole lot for?
Oh, simple pleasures. Okay, well, I like fresh sheets on my bed.
Yeah, you do.
I do. I like fresh sheets on my bed and getting in there. If I can have my dog in there, bonus points. But that, you can't replace that. I love that.
Well, you know what I like to see? It's so weird, but I like to see old people still in love.
Oh yeah, holding hands.
I
You
do.
said you
I
love a
do.
good
I
hold
love
hand.
seeing
Yeah.
old people
Yeah.
still do. And you know what else I love, for whatever reason it is, I don't know why, but I love seeing old people, especially old women, drinking at a bar. I don't
You
know.
live in Wisconsin.
I-
This is what's happening here.
but
Wait a minute.
I don't know why.
No.
But yes, seeing an old woman drinking at a bar to me, that's just there's something that's very endearing for me about
This is
that,
like
you
a Thursday in Chippewa Falls.
it's a Thursday.
It's a
most- you know.
Thursday in Chippewa Falls.
How about
Fact.
this? Because I wrote.
Good question. What
okay,
is
we had
old?
we had an audience member who asked us, "What do we consider old?"
Interesting.
Your age? No.
Shame. This one's for Chris.
Thanks, Chris. That's our friend Chris and Jim Davis. Everybody, give it up for Chris and Jim Davis who came down. We love these guys. Do you something that doesn't cost you money? The instant pleasure is when you have a good hair day.
No.
You don't
What?
mind stuff like that, though. Huh?
No, I don't.
When you have a good dressing day, you don't have anything like that. You don't have days that you don't have days that you just feel ugly and nasty and bloated.
Every day of my
Oh,
life.
cut that crap
I
out,
feel
you know.
ugly, nasty, and bloated. However, I will say that at one point in my life, I met Mike Snow, and he was like, I don't know what's happening here, but I love it. And I was like, oh, wow. I mean, this whole thing.
Yep, yep.
What's up? Yeah.
Here's one for you. I bet you nobody can deny that this is a pleasure in life. Popping bubble wrap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Give it up for popping bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's just something about it.
That's like satisfying, though.
Yeah.
I also have a pair of fabric scissors that when I cut fabric, it is a satisfying sound. That's a simple pleasure. Just gonna cut some fabric. It's good.
Vacuuming the rug and having the nap
Yeah.
come up.
Yeah, and you could do lines.
Having the nap come
Yeah,
up. Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Mowing the grass and having the same thing. Having lines in the grass. There's something about that. And I'm going to give you one more because this is something, and it's only me, but this is a pure pleasure in life. Mike, I don't know how you do it every place we stop. Mike has no problem, but a pleasure in life for me would be if I'm in a public bathroom doing a deuce
Okay, yeah.
And I make it all the way through without anybody coming in the door.
Ooh,
Right?
wow.
Does anybody else understand that? Because there's nothing worse than like, there was a young man, we'll say, that has been at a couple of the festivals that we've been at, we'll say.
Ooh, okay.
Somewhere in my possession, I have a video of me and him doing a song together, we'll say.
Oh, I know who this
Okay.
is. Yeah.
So I don't
His
wanna
name
get
rhymes with.
I don't
Just
want
kidding.
I don't want to get into
I'm kidding.
much,
I'm kidding.
but he went into the bathroom. I believe we saw each other at like a gas station somewhere, and he went into
I
into
saw
the
him at a
okay?
gas station once too.
And when I tell you, just to be him and not care the world, because
Yeah, no.
he was
Yeah.
like, I was like, God bless you, man. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Had a lot of coffee.
So that is a pleasure, especially for a guy. I don't know how people can do a deuce in a public bathroom.
Yeah, no.
I don't.
But I've heard that, all plugs aside, that Quick Trip is the place to go.
Yeah.
So, in case you need an instant gratification, hit up a Quick Trip.
Think about Fenway Park, and I know there's other baseball parks, but
Great hot dog.
Fenway Park in Boston, where the Red Sox play, in the men's room they have a trough,
Yeah, yeah.
and the guys have to
Yep.
stand in front of a trough.
That's
And there's
one at Rockfest.
18, 20. Is there? Well, I was hoity-toity there, so.
Yeah, well,
But
yeah,
18, 20 guys
VIP.
deep. And you know what? You can't unless you're hung like Mike or Raiden.
Or
You can't
Justin.
perform, or Justin, which we're talking about. You can't perform that way. You had to bring that up now.
I did. I
Oh,
had
God.
to.
What we're talking about, folks, is our musical guest
That's my
Okay.
fault. I should have never said that.
tonight.
Ew.
And we're gonna talk. Let's play the song first. Then we'll come back and talk about this.
I don't want to talk
These
about it.
guys are really effing good.
Really good.
Okay, like really good.
Really good.
It's another one of our country western series, but we're at the Hicks and Picks Fest.
He mocks, but it's legit. It's very good.
No.
I love it.
I was not joking. These guys are good. We're actually going to try to get them up here to do a show for us. If not the Tattoo Expo, then probably the Guns N' Roses Expo coming
Yeah.
up, which we forgot to talk about next week. Go figure that one out.
Stop. Ew.
This right here, I want to get this right. Justin Michaels and the Cat Head Biscuit Boys, live from Hicks and Picks Fest on Scorch's PFG-TV.
I'm not lily white, but my soul ain't dark as night. I am what I am, I'm a simple man. And I know God's law, but don't back me up against the wall. I am what I am, I'm a simple man. And I was baptized in muddy water. I was baptized on a rainy day. I was baptized in muddy water. There was no light on that cloudy day, but my sins were washed away. Give me one day. I fight temptation every day. Satan wants things his way. I know wrong from right, it's black and white. And I don't compromise, and I don't apologize. I know wrong from right, it's black and white. And I was baptized in muddy water. I was baptized on a rainy day. I was baptized in muddy water. There was no light on that cloudy day, but my sins were washed away. Here we go, come on! Woo! God forgives those that can't forgive themselves. God, please have mercy, save me from hell. Was no light on that cloudy day, but my sins were washed away. Now in muddy water. I was baptized on a rainy day. I was baptized in muddy water. There was no light on that cloudy day, but my sins were washed away. There was no light on that cloudy day, but my sins were washed away.
So good, Justin Michaels and the Cathead Biscuit Boys. Now, before you get into what you want to get into, I want to quickly address the chat room.
Yep.
By the way, for the chat room, so you know, we love talking to you guys in the chat room. There you go. We love talking to you guys in the chat room. However, some of you guys take it too far. We've got 3 different moderators in the chat room now, making sure that stuff doesn't get said that shouldn't be said. You know what? Pick on the show all you want. We don't care about that. That's cool.
Yeah, just don't be a douchebag.
If you do it in a good way, so be it. When you bring up the racial comments, when you bring up my nationality, when you bring up people's
Ooh,
looks,
yikes.
when you bring up, last week when you were saying stuff about beef curtains and said, you know what? That's just a classless thing. Imagine, and I'm not going to reprimand you guys. You guys do what you want to do, but we're just trying to keep it a little bit more adult, a little bit more fun for everybody involved. Not everybody wants to see that crap. So keep it to yourselves. Talk about it to yourselves. There are 20 zillion Reddit pages about Scorch's PFG-TV all over the internet. Put your garbage on those things. I don't care about that. Just leave it off our site, and we're going to be deleting people and deleting.
We'll just start blocking people. I
delete
understand
chats.
that these
Yep.
cowards
Yep.
have
Yep.
hundreds of accounts, but
That's all.
you know what? Screw them.
That's all. That's all it is. Now, forget about that. That's the only negative stuff we're going to have to say
getting deep.
today, because we want to talk about other stuff. I don't know how Mike noticed this, but before the show was on the air today, Mike says to Megan something about Justin Michaels' nether regions.
I don't want to talk about this. I am wildly uncomfortable about that. I would talk about all the other things about Justin Michaels.
Oh, he was great, first of all.
However, not his package. Thank you.
Somebody actually brought reference to it in the chat room, too, which is kind of funny.
Stop!
Mike-
who are these people?
Mike
Ew!
noticed it because when Mike was doing a shot looking up into the air, they were like actually over him.
Well, good.
But now look at the
Good thing
audience.
he wasn't wearing skin tight
The
shorts.
audience
Oof.
members, the people in the audience right now, said during the video that we just showed, "Oh crap! I see what you mean now." And
Thank
you
God
can't.
it wasn't mistletoe.
You
That's
can't.
all I gotta say.
You can't unsee that. But
I purposely am not watching the feedback screen because I don't want to change the perspective I have.
great freaking moonshine. Justin Michaels brought up to the show.
Can I tell you a story?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so Justin Michaels. This is relevant, actually. We went to Hicks and Picks, and first thing is we're ushered over it. Oh yeah, we've got this moonshine. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Been there, done that with the moonshine situation. Okay, had a lot of moonshine. You can tell what is a great moonshine, what is kind of a little bit sketchy, right? Okay, so we go over, we have the shot of moonshine, and instantly I just went, oh, this is actually moonshine. This isn't, no offense, but this, you don't buy it at the Woodman's in Eau Claire. This is actually
Tennessee.
This
brought
is
up
actually a
moonshine.
real thing.
Yeah.
I have a sister lives in Virginia, so it was like all nostalgic, and I felt wonderful about it, and whatever. I won't go into that. But then we fast forward, half of the day went past, and I see Justin Michaels walking through, and I was like, hey, I gotta talk to you for just a minute. He goes, oh yeah, what's up? And I said, okay, the moonshine situation. I've had moonshine in the mountains. And he's like, what mountains? I said, Blue Ridge Mountains around the Virginia area. He goes, East Tennessee. I said, yeah, because I'm telling you, I drank this and I felt like my sister is here with me and it's so good. He goes, shut up. Okay, so geographically, Roanoke is on the west side of Virginia State, and he is on the east side of Tennessee, so that's like stacked up, right?
actually true,
Yeah,
sure,
right.
yeah.
So, a couple hours down or up, which way you're going. And so then we get to talking about this, and I was like, Justin Michaels, what the hell, man? You're like my best friend forever. Love you. He's like, oh, let's drink all the moonshine. Yeah, let's do
drink all
that.
the
Let's
moonshine.
do that. Giddy up. Serve it up.
He looks just like Neil Young.
He looks just like Neil Young, and he is super chill and relaxed, just like Neil Young, I would imagine would be, because I haven't had the fortune of fortunes. But great guy. Love that.
Before we do anything else, I think, remember on WKRP, Les Nessman always had a Band-Aid somewhere?
Oh.
I'm getting requests.
Oh.
I'm getting requests to show my belly, so I might show my belly.
Stop. Tori is going to be very ashamed of you.
At least once every episode. There
I'm
you go.
sorry, Tori.
By the way, look at.
I tried really hard to not have a naked coat.
Look at you
serious
guys.
host.
61 years old. Look at the six pack. Look what I got. F you guys. I'll show my belly every time. If I had a non-Jewish package, if I was Justin Michaels, I would show it too. There you go.
Justin Michaels.
You know, hey, you know what I want to do? I want to eat some breakfast at Chickadee's right now because I'm hungry. Now that I looked at my six-pack, I'm like, I can afford some food.
There you go.
Chickadee's
27
breakfast,
scrambled eggs. Extra well done.
Extra well done.
Extra well done.
I could eat 27 scrambled eggs.
Oh, I know.
Extra well done.
Yes.
For some reason, eggs are like the only food that doesn't really fill me, and I love my eggs. They've got the chicken gizzards. They've got fish. They've got fried chicken. They've got burgers. They've got
great
breakfast.
French fries.
They've got lunch. French fries.
They've got great French fries.
They've got it all. So Chickadee's.
Hash browns.
Oh, we're talking about that. We'll talk about that next time.
Have you had the hash browns at Chickadee's?
We're
Do
gonna bring it
that.
up, yes. So
Yes.
Chickadee's, we love you. Thank
So
you for
good.
being part of the show and being part of the family. Shilka Flooring,
Yes.
Dion and crew, Shilka Flooring. Thank you guys. You know what, Dion, we love you for your support. We love you for the fact you've come out and been out to the show live a few times.
We also love the fact that he has a great mullet. You just have to put it out there. He has
have a
an
great mullet.
awesome mullet.
He's got a good woman with him that
He
keeps
does.
him
Yep.
in line.
Yep.
And he does great work. You know what?
He does.
If he did really crappy work, we really wouldn't have him as part of the family.
Oh, for sure.
Because there's nothing worse than hearing, oh, you know what, and then this guy, we don't want to hear that, you know?
Or we could just double his money and then he could have crappy work and then we get extra money out of him. But that's a whole nother fish. So,
well, typical woman talking money.
I could have been your counterpart. I mean, we could have been brother and sister. Just saying.
We could have been.
Jewish thing.
It is a Jewish thing.
It's a
isn't it?
Jewish thing. Yeah.
Except you don't like my pickles, my
I
tomatoes.
hate your tomato. Yeah, I hate your tomato.
Dion Shilka Flooring, if you guys are looking for anything as far as new flooring, a whole house, a business, if you got opening up a business or you have an old business.
Nap on the carpet.
There you
Yep.
go. Shilka
Yep.
Flooring is the place. And Chris Powell, Edina Realty. Everything he does. Chris just posted that he sold some land. We're going to have Chris back on the show soon. We're going to talk more about it next week, but
Yep.
Chris is going to be on the show. I want to find out if it's more difficult or better for the buyer to buy in wintertime. Because I have a funny feeling it may be.
There's something about markets where there is peaks. Well, I
Yep.
suppose that's just human nature. But I would think maybe you want to buy in the winter because nobody's buying in the winter.
That's
In Wisconsin, when you have
Yep.
to fight 2 feet of snow,
That's what I'm
not
thinking.
fun.
That's
right.
what I'm thinking.
Right.
Chris Powell, thank you for being part of the family of Scorches PFG-TV. Let's thank you guys. Wow, what an audience tonight. Thank you guys. Let's do the pub crawl, the first pub crawl of the night. We're going to come back, and we're going to talk about reasons that men should never get married.
Ooh.
Coming up live
Ooh.
next on Scorches PFG-TV. Welcome back to Scorches PFG-TV. Thank you for being with us. I love this. I love this because it may never happen for me, especially at this time in my life, but reasons why men should never get married. I saw this article. one of the websites I visit is this thing called Caveman Circus.
Oh, wow. That's.
Yep. And it's just
Oh.
a bunch of it's meant for guys, and it talks about guy stuff.
I have a mental image that's
Yeah.
disturbing.
Yep,
But yeah,
yep,
continue.
Yep.
Yes.
You see,
yeah.
I put on my loincloth, and I have my club in my hand. And,
Which is probably a femur of some
yep,
sort of thing.
and,
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I say ooga booga, and I look at my Caveman Circus.
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
They say reasons men should never get married.
yes.
Okay. More time for your hobbies and to do other things you like. Because now you're married. You've been married for a while.
Yeah.
Does that change? Did the hubby stop doing his hobbies and things after you got married for a while?
Not. I don't think after you get married, but it definitely changes if you have kids because
Yeah.
it's not about you anymore. It's about your kids. So
I guess that depends on the parent. Because
Well.
then it becomes,
yeah, maybe right.
What about they say a guy, when he gets married, in a way loses his dignity?
No, absolutely not. If anything, it's boosted up because now you have, hopefully, a really great partner, right?
But, excuse me, does a guy ever forget, if a guy was a player, and he gets married, does he ever forget that he used to be a player? Like, does he ever?
Does a player get married?
Does he ever get out of the player mode? Yeah,
No,
I'm
a
sure
player. Yeah, no.
I mean, I'm never gonna, but I'm sure other players
Well,
do.
we know that.
Yeah, I'm sure other players do. You don't think does it? Okay, answer the question. Do you think a player ever gets out of that player mode? Because I don't think bullies ever get out of being bullies.
Right. Yeah. No, I hear ya.
You know.
No, I don't. Things can change because you can find new priorities if you find, and actually, I've had a conversation with Mike about this, that you could be a certain way and then suddenly you found something that is worth changing for. However, you can't, if you're the other half of that, you can't expect to change someone that doesn't want to be changed. They have to change themselves.
correct.
So,
They have to be the person that makes you want to change.
exactly. That's exactly right. So good for you. Or if not, hey, it's like a tennis match up in here. Oh,
Do you want to come
Thanks,
back
Mike.
up here, Scorch? And I'll come down
What
there?
the hell's going?
Are you sure?
Mike!
Well, because you guys have stuff to talk to about this.
We do. We
Right.
do.
You know,
Because, the
People like you,
situations
yeah.
and- no, they don't. Just look at the chat room. They don't like me.
Oh,
Mike is like God.
Mike is our
Embrace
God. Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Yes. He's talking from the corner. It's wonderful.
Now this one here, you've got to admit, reasons for men never get married. Because unless you're me, which I don't actually have it because nobody wants it with me, more sex, more women, more sex. That would be the same thing for women, though, right? I mean, because I don't think about it this way, but it's true. Women think about sex just like guys think about sex, right? Women think
Yes.
you get
Yes.
horny and want to go out,
Yes.
right? You
Yes.
must, right? I would imagine so, just not around me. For
I
whatever
think
reason.
maybe for the sake of argument, you are marrying the wrong person. You could very well just have this is what I like. You have to date before you get married, right? So you lay it out there. You're not going to just surprise, oh, we're getting married now, surprise. I like to have a little something on the side. No,
You know, Mike, maybe you should come back down there for this one because here's one for you. And you guys can chat about this. I might just leave the room for a second.
Oh boy.
Guys should not be married, and maybe women shouldn't either, because if you don't get married, you don't have to worry about annoying in-laws.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
yes.
Mike, do you have anything?
Ooh,
I know.
interesting.
Do you have anything to say about
I
that,
will
Mike?
leave it just as in-laws, the worst part of marriage.
Mike is very wise.
Yeah, Mike's-
Yeah, Mike is very wise. It goes both ways. Absolutely. Yes.
My in-laws went both ways, which is interesting. Tell us about your in-laws. You get along with them well, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
I do. I
No, I
get
know
along
you
with
do.
them very well.
I met. I
Yes.
don't think I've ever met the mom-in-law, but I met the dad-in-law. Very
Oh,
nice guy.
she's lovely.
He was very nice to me. He
well.
was actually very nice to me.
Yeah.
That's surprising. What do you mean that's surprising? Because of
You're
me.
hard to love.
There's
What
two,
Chris is saying is you're hard to love.
yeah.
Yes.
Now, you shouldn't be married because of the high cost of divorce, the high cost of breaking up.
I don't think that someone's going to get married with the intention of, okay, how long is this going to last?
Okay,
And what is
you
it
know
going to
what,
cost
though?
me?
Unfortunately, it's 2024, almost 2025. If you don't start thinking about that shit before you get married now, you're stupid.
No.
Because
No.
every marriage is going to end wrong. Every
So,
marriage is going to end. I
don't
will go on the record.
wedding.
Every marriage is going to end.
Poppycock. Poppycock. Poppycock.
Every marriage is going to end.
Well, yeah, when you're dead.
There is no more staying married. You know, we've got Jim Davis and Chris Davis in the audience.
How long have you been married?
They've been married for 40-something years, okay?
And they are
40-something.
here together.
Okay, that could never happen in 2025. If I was younger, if I was their age when they met, and it was today, a relationship does not last 40 years anymore. It doesn't happen. It's too easy to break up. It's too easy to get divorced. It's crap. I believe that. Go ahead. What are you thinking?
It's all your mental
No.
disposition. Yes,
How
it
do
is.
you think that? Why?
Because if you go into it thinking this is disposable, then absolutely it's disposable. If you go into thinking, I'm going to get married once and this is it.
Hey, Ray, you're a younger guy.
Are you going to date somebody for 4 days and then say, put the ring on it, we're doing it?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But do you think, like, your friends that are married, how old are you? You're 15, 16? Your friends that are married, are they breaking up with are they divorcing already? See, Raiden said they're already breaking
Yeah,
up. They're
Raiden's like,
divorcing.
I hate you. I hate everything about you.
Raiden hates every time we bring him
He
into
hates you.
Yeah.
He hates you.
Raiden got hired as a camera guy, and every time we bring him into the show, there you go, Mike. Talk to
And now Raiden hates
Oh,
Mike
you should
because
see the
Mike is
look on
being
his face.
super weird.
Let's say hi.
This is
Hi,
disdain.
everyone.
This is just disdain.
And Raiden doesn't come back next week because poor Raiden says, ew.
You know, I am the hopeless romantic. Who said that? Nick P. Nick, I am the hopeless romantic. You don't understand. I love the concept of love.
Yeah, you do.
I really do. You know that. I
You
really do.
do. Yeah,
I
that's a
love
fact.
the concept of love. I love the concept of being with one person for your whole life. I love the concept of...
Says the guy that just
No.
said marriages are disposable.
Excuse me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me
Excuse
finish.
me.
Let me finish.
The concept is different than the
I
actual
never
thing.
said
Fair.
get married, okay? That's when that's going to kill your relationship. It's that piece of paper that'll kill your relationship. I've said this for years. You live with the same person forever. Have a family. Have kids. Do whatever. Live and die together. Don't get married, though. That's a bad move.
I'm sorry to tell you, but married person, married couple, married couple,
Yeah.
married couple, married couple,
Yeah.
married couple.
Yeah,
You're
and look
fighting a
what's
losing
going
battle.
on. And
On
look
my
what's
way to
going on.
divorce.
You're fighting
Yeah.
a losing battle.
Yeah, you know.
That's it. That's all I have to say. Blackjack, I'm out.
Scorch is a crooner. The vacuum cleaner goes bang. I am a crooner. I love
Good for you.
singing love songs.
Oh.
That's my love song. What was that on the honeymoon? The garbage cans go clang. The radiator goes bang. And the vacuum cleaner makes a racket too. Put them all together. And what do you got?
Are we going to go a long time with
Love
this?
song for you.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I'm just being a crooner. There you
Okay,
go.
well, this is happening.
Yeah, so there you go. So those are reasons that the men should never be married. At least a few of the reasons. I think it ends up costing guys a fortune.
You give me 3 weeks, and I'll give you reasons why men should be married.
Okay, I'll give you 3 weeks
Okay.
why men should be married. Yeah.
Write this down.
Right.
It's happening.
3 weeks why men should
Well,
be
3
married.
weeks because I might need a little time to think about things.
And at
because-
that point, Raiden's going to come on the couch and say why men should never be married.
No, Raiden's going to come on the couch and
Oh,
be
he's
like,
not.
I am fed up with you
The
people.
first time Raiden comes on the couch, he's not going to be to stick up for you.
Oh, no, I didn't. I would never insinuate that.
Of course,
However,
he ain't going to stick up for me either.
oh, yeah,
He's
no.
gonna-
He would stick up for me before he'd stick up
He's
for
going to
you.
quit. He's going to quit live on.
Raiden has known me all of 2 weeks, and already I know Raiden would say, yeah, sorry, Scorch, you're out.
Raiden
I'm
doesn't
going to the
even-
girl side here.
Raiden
I
doesn't
don't-
even
I don't
curse.
know about that because if Raiden's smart, he's not going to bite the hand that feeds him.
Raiden doesn't curse though, but we're gonna get Raiden to come on camera and curse just once. Curse to somebody.
A secret I heard today. Sorry, Mom and Dad, if you're out there listening, but I did hear Raiden say a curse word today.
Did you really?
And it was a
Wow.
good one.
He said
He-
butt, didn't he?
Yeah, he totally
said
said
butt.
foot. Yeah,
Oh, butt.
foot. Foot. Totally said foot. But, true story.
Hey,
Camera
Mike,
one.
Mike,
Camera one.
Camera one, please,
Yeah, camera
Mike.
one.
Chirp, chirp.
Thank you. Yeah, chirp, chirp. Thank you.
Yes,
What else is going on? What's up with you? Got anything you want to chat about? Anything on your mind? What's happening?
I do.
Of course you do. I was hoping you would.
Oh, well, okay.
Let me see your finger for a second.
Ew, gross. What is wrong with you?
I didn't want to pick my own nose on TV.
That's going to be an extra $25. Thank you very much. Write it out to my name, Megan, no last name.
That might be a deal. I might do that for a deal. Okay, what do you got?
Yeah, there you go. Well, we could start a fans only page on that.
OnlyFans, MeganNoLastName.com. That's not a
Featuring
bad idea.
Scorch, because I have to have some sort of counterpart. But how about a anti-bucket list? What are things that you would absolutely under no circumstance do, or things you have done that you definitely would never do again?
Bungee jump.
Bungee jump.
Yep.
Yes. Or
Yep.
jumping out of an airplane.
Yep.
Why would you jump out of a perfectly
Bungee
good
jump. I
airplane?
can say that. I did,
Yes, no.
I did bungee jumping live on the
You
air.
did. Ooh.
Live on
no.
the air from a church steeple in Nashua, New Hampshire. And here's me being me.
Oh.
Here's me being me. Hey, why don't you hook me up to a microphone
Nope.
and let me do it live on the air? That'll
Nope.
be fun.
Nope.
And when you're looking up from the ground up,
Yeah, no.
it doesn't look that bad.
No.
But when you're looking down from up there down, it sucked. And
Yeah,
they,
no.
they had me in the jock
Yeah, like-
oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1, jump.
Nope.
And it was the most disgusting feeling.
Yes.
Somebody once told me that bungee jumping feels like what suicide must feel like, but you live.
Yeah, and then you have a rubber band that snaps your shit
Oh,
back
this-
in place
this
and then
thing, I was
boings
like-
you back
I
up.
was live on the air. Oh my God, this fucking blows. Oh.
Nope.
It was the worst thing in the
Nope.
world. What happened was I felt hollow. And I guess that must be the feeling.
Well, yeah,
that,
because if you're on a roller
Yeah.
coaster too, your belly leaves.
that
yeah.
must be the
yeah.
feeling that people love from bungee jumping.
No.
I
No thanks.
hated it.
Yep, no thanks.
I hated it.
I
Other than
totally
that,
agree.
There's not much else I don't think that I've already done I wouldn't
Nothing?
do again.
Think about it. I mean, I would never wear a pair of pants that has Boner Barn written on the back.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. You have to have something. Anything. Fire away.
Mike, you got your boner barn pants
Boner,
still?
or it could be Boner Garage if it's really frequented.
I didn't wear them tonight, but
He's
Oh,
got
I'll get
it.
them for a show.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
No.
I'm getting ready to run out and show my belly because this is just crazy.
Mike
What you
said-
got going on
I
over
got
there?
nothing going on. I'm looking pretty. There's no belly showing, is there? I don't think so. Here.
You're gonna have
Oh,
to
for
unbutton all the way down.
For crying out loud.
Sorry, Tori. It's happening. Yeah, see it there. Yes. The live studio audience hates every minute of this.
I'm gonna keep it like the Batman
No.
cape.
No,
Just one button.
no. Did you wax your belly button for this occasion?
Scorch, you disappoint me. It's the Batman cowl.
Oh, that is a cow.
So,
Okay, anti-bucket list.
Oh,
Let's
anti-bucket
Yeah,
list.
reel it back in. There's got to be something. Come on. Come on, there's got to be something.
going
Think
to
about
prison would be on my anti-bucket list.
Thank
See,
you,
now-
Mike. Going to prison,
Okay,
probably
now,
not
when
great
I got
unless they have good
arrested-
Cheetos.
When I got arrested, it was actually kind of cool because I knew who I was. I got arrested as Vito Carlucci at a wrestling match for slapping a fan.
Yeah. Oh.
They knew who I was from my radio job in Boston.
Uh-huh.
They let me keep all my stuff on despite the fact I was in the prison cell. I made a joke. The cop says, "Are you going to be okay if we let you here?" And I said, "No, man. You put me in jail." And they don't say that shit because we're going to have to take everything away from you. They gave me a crossword puzzle. They gave me a bunch of shit. It came time to get out of jail. I said, no, I'm finishing my crossword puzzle. So, no, I wouldn't mind not getting out. But let me see if there's anything else. You know what I would never do again as I get older? And I used
Eat
to
a
love
pickled
it.
tomato?
No.
Oh, wait. No, that's me.
I would never go on a spinning amusement park ride
Yeah, really?
ever again.
Oh.
Anybody else spinning amusement park rides? That's just
you
disgusting. to me.
puke?
Nope.
No, but I probably would now.
Yeah.
I probably
Well,
would
and
now.
things change as you age.
Yeah. I used to love them. Paragon Park, Nantasket Beach, the Super Matterhorn.
Yeah.
Yep.
The more whirly you get, the
Oh,
better
my
it
God.
is. Yeah.
What about yourself? What bucket list things would you not do anymore?
Definitely jumping out of an airplane.
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
yeah.
there's absolutely no reason for that. I don't know. Oh man, I wasn't prepared for
Well,
this at all, was
Fabulous
I?
topic. Wow.
You're funny.
Uh,
I would
Excuse me.
never. Yeah, excuse you. I would never think about wearing a cami tank top as a shirt. when I was young and thin, I definitely did that.
Tank
And then
tops
I,
and stuff, yeah.
then I see that as an adult person, and I go, not a great choice. It was a choice, but not a great one.
Now, can I ask you a question? Having nothing to do with bucket lists, but I'm going to ask you as a girl.
You're going to ask me anyway.
Here's something. Here's something. And I'll be honest about this. Mike, I'm going to be honest about this, if you don't mind.
Ugh, yikes. Here we go.
No. It's from the other day. The gals walking across the street. And the question I asked you.
Oh,
We
boy.
had some girls, I live right near Half Moon Beach.
Yeah.
And we had some girls all of a sudden walking out with their boyfriends, that would appear, walking out of the next street over. And they were wearing thong bikinis.
Yeah,
Walking
they
on
would
the
be
street.
like college girls,
that's-
young college
Yeah,
girls.
they're
Yes,
definitely
that's,
college, 'cause I
that
live-
is what is happening.
Because
Yeah.
I live in a college area,
Yes, yes. And
But-
that is trendy, yes.
But what I want to know is, do girls know, and I'm not being a pig, I'm not being normal me, I'm asking a legit question. Do girls know that they are driving every guy that has normal guy thoughts freaking nuts by doing that?
I
Did-
disagree.
Did they not think about it?
I disagree, though, because I'm also the person that thinks a little bit to the imagination goes a long way.
Yeah.
That you don't have to have your ass hanging out for a person to look at you and say, oh, dang, hey,
Right, but
I want to talk to you.
I believe they are doing it
Oh,
for that reason.
Yeah, 100%, because trashy.
Here, let's rewind back to that day on the porch. Here's
Well,
Mike.
I almost broke my neck. I'm not gonna lie.
Here's Mike. Here's Mike.
Michael,
Here's
What?
Mike.
for
Listen.
shame.
Here's Mike.
Yoo-hoo!
I damn near went off the front porch.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
you
you
are a
definitely
man
did.
after all. Yes. Okay.
But in his defense, the girl had a great backside.
Well, I'm sure she did.
But you
But
don't-
she would
so-
also have a great backside in a pair of shorts.
But I agree with that. But you don't think that the girls don't think that? Huh? I'm going to turn on guys by
Oh,
walking down the They do.
Why
think-
would they
Okay,
wear that?
That's what I'm
you
asking
are not
you.
walking out of the house thinking,
That's
oh,
what I'm
I
asking
feel
you.
like my best. Well, no, they do feel like their best self. But they're not going out there thinking, I'm just going to hang out with my dog. No, you're not hanging out with your dog. You're hanging out with the dog
wish they would hang
on the porch that's looking at your ass.
Wish they would hang out with my dog.
Yeah, you should hang out with your dog.
You should have
Yeah.
seen Tongo.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he had his baloney tongue out and he was like,
I wanted to give them my paw. Good
for you.
And I don't even know what that means.
Good for you.
So there you go. Bucket list, girls with asses. We're just all over the place. Squirrel. Welcome to Scorch's PFG-TV. We're
It
live on the
happens.
YouTube channel. Remember, hit subscribe if you are not subscribed yet.
Tell your friends.
Remember, please tell your friends. Hit the bell thing so we let you know when the live episodes are up. Because we have a bunch of new things coming up that you're going to want to be tuned into live. We'll get into that another time. Also, we are at almost 10,000 subscribers.
Yes.
We had an amazing week this past week.
Yes.
We ended up with over 1,800 new subscribers this week. You know, you can make some noise for that because I think that's a great job. Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
And so we're definitely going to be past 10,000 subscribers before the end of by the end of this weekend.
Yeah.
So that's very cool. So let's talk about Calm and Collected because I'm going to need some Calm and Collected after this show.
Whew, this is a big one.
Okay,
It's
I'm
real.
going to drive to Chippewa. They're not going to be open because it's
We're
going
in
to be late.
Chippewa. It's happening.
Oh, I'm in Chippewa.
Yeah.
I'm going to drive to their shop.
Okay.
They're not going to be open. I'm going to have to break in. I'm going to have to.
Can we spare Raiden for just like 10 minutes? We could just send
maybe
him.
just go send him. Huh?
We just send him.
I
Yeah.
don't think he's old enough because I think you got to be 18.
Raiden,
And
can
by
you
the way,
call a parent?
we believe
Call a
we
friend?
believe just so everybody that's bitched about
I
this.
believe it's 21 though, but
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Everybody that's bitched about this. Raiden is a young fellow who has his parents' written permission to work on the show.
Yes, he
This
does.
is what he does for his high school. He
Yes.
wants the experience
And
to
he's
get more experience.
fabulous.
And he's a great
Yes.
kid. So you know what? Shove it up your arse, okay?
Yes.
Common
And
Collected
here in
Cannabis Company.
Wisconsin,
Yep.
we can have a written
Yep.
parent
Yep.
permission to let your kid work in a bar. So, surprise, Calm and Collected.
Common Collected, they have like the best CBD shop, THC-A, THC, Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10, like I said. They have a Delta airplane in the back of the building. It's
huge.
It's that huge.
It's
so,
hu- it's huge.
Common Collected, and you're going to see them at the Tattoo Expo coming up on September 13th to the 15th. Also, Shilka Flooring. Thank you, Dion. We
Dion.
love you, Dion and
Dion.
crew. You know what? Give it up for Shilka Flooring, you
Yeah.
know?
Dion,
Well, I got something in my eyeball. What is
do you want me
that?
to poke you in it?
No.
So, I'm thinking Dion, he knows my people who know his people and all the people. I'm thinking Dion's got to come camping with me.
Oh, maybe because he does know your people.
He does know my people.
Shilka Flooring,
Yes.
they do it all. They do not only flooring, they do those instant bath things. They bath remodels.
And
I'll-
schools, apparently.
And I'll tell you something. There's a lot of older houses around here that
Yes.
are beautiful.
Yes.
But you know what? There's nothing wrong with revamping your bath in one of those older houses. You live in a house that you've revamped some baths.
Yep. And
I
you don't
love
have
it.
to change everything. You
Yep.
can just have a gradual upgrade, and it's
Yep.
beautiful. Yeah.
Chickadee's Family Restaurant in Eau Claire. Now I want to talk about their hash browns.
Hash browns.
Okay, they do home fries and hash browns. Hash browns with
browns.
onions, without.
Both.
Oh yeah.
All of the above. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Hot sauce or not hot sauce?
Sure.
I love hash browns.
With cheese or without cheese?
No cheese.
No cheese.
Crispy around the edges.
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
like a full layer of crisp and just a little tenderness. Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
I like having a burnt piece of hash brown.
Yes.
It's nice. Home fries are good too.
Yep. I agree.
But hash browns are where it's
Yep.
at.
I agree. And some special salt.
With
yes.
Tabasco sauce, hell yeah.
Tabasco, it's good. Without Tabasco, it's good.
Scrambled eggs with hot sauce. Any egg dish you get. Oh, you know, I was going to get this the other day, but I just didn't, and I should have. French toast.
Yeah, you do like French toast.
I love
Yeah, that's
French
real.
toast.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
You
no-
should get that.
I'm next
I
to-
bet you at Chickadee's, it is fabulous.
I said that to Mike the other day. I said, I
Yes.
bet you of all the French toast I get,
You
this is
should get
good
that
French
and
toast.
send me a picture because I am picturing this like tap, tap,
Powdered-
tap of the powdered sugar
Hell
on the top. Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do
So,
that. Do that.
Chickadee's, thank you. And Wicked Sweet Bake Shop, like that ain't enough. They do tap, tap, tap with sugar as well, but their sugar's built into cupcakes and candy and cookies. No candy, but cookies and pies and pastries and brownies.
Yes.
And brownies,
Yes.
brownies with nuts or without nuts?
Without nuts.
Really?
Yeah, without
Wow,
nuts.
that kind of
Yeah.
surprises me.
Yep, without nuts.
Wh-
But
why
I
is
do
that?
I do like brownies with a la mode.
With ice
Leave,
cream?
yeah, leave the nuts. Yeah, yeah.
Edge brownies or middle pan brownies?
For my
Oh,
whole
that's a tough one,
For my
huh?
whole life, I have said middle pan brownies. But just recently, I had one that was just not a corner edge, but just an edge that was not like super. I don't know. I might be changing my mind. I'm getting old. I'm
Yeah, I
changing.
wouldn't say a corner. I would take an edge.
Yeah.
Because then you get the center as well. You get the best of both.
Yeah,
Ah.
but I do love a good gooey center.
Wicked Sweet should just start selling brownie ends, brownie corners, like donut,
brownie brittle.
like donut,
Brownie
like,
brittle.
like donut holes, like brownie
Yeah,
corners.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean they make like brownie brittle.
that'd be-
I have on Wednesday a cheesecake
I know,
coming
how
from
about that?
Wicked Sweet. I'm
Good for
so
you guys.
excited.
I have nothing to do with Wicked Sweet, but having to do with ends and stuff.
Yeah.
Lasagna. Crispy end, crispy top. You like it crunchy on the top. You
I
like
do,
it,
yeah.
The noodles, the top
Yeah, I
noodles got to
do.
be burnt
Yeah,
a little
I
bit,
do
right?
like it. But I also like black olives in my lasagna.
Do you really?
I love
Oh,
black olives in this. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay,
Yep.
well, there you go. I'm going to go.
Have you
Mama
never
Kate.
had black olives in your lasagna?
And I love black olives, and I'm sure it'd be
Oh,
good.
you're
but-
so deprived.
I am.
My heart is hurting for you
Thank
right
you.
now.
We're going to find out how to become a family member on Scorch's PFG-TV in a couple of seconds, right after we show you some of our family members. Also, are you teasing mosquitoes?
Yes.
I think you may be. We'll find out all about that on the way. On
Definitely.
Scorch's PFG-TV. Thank you guys for being here. weekend, not only are we doing the show, but next weekend we're going to be hanging out, going various places. We're going to be at the Rock Rally, Northwoods Rock Rally.
Yes.
That's going to be
Glen
huge.
Flora, Wisconsin.
Yeah, and then we're going to have ourselves a bunch of the bands that are going to be on there. We're going to be featuring a bunch of footage from Northwoods Rock Rally, so that's going to be huge. Really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Now when you go camping,
Mhm.
actually, you know what? I'm wondering, at your house, do you have more mosquitoes at your house or when you go camping?
At my
'Cause
house,
you
for sure.
live in the woods.
Yeah, I do live in the woods, and when I'm at the lake, we spray for mosquitoes several times a year. So
Okay.
that we have like a bug shield. If you go, there's a campground that neighbors us. If you just walk through the woods to that campground, you will get eaten alive.
Yeah.
In our little bubble, we are happy, a little cold right at the moment
Sure.
because it is
Yeah, it's
damn
pretty
cold
chilly
in
for this time of
Wisconsin.
year. Hell yeah,
Oh,
it
it
is,
is
yeah.
damn cold,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's yeah, we're good.
Reasons mosquitoes may be attacking you more than anybody else.
I know why.
What do you think?
O blood type. I have O blood.
Type O blood?
Yep. I have type O blood, and I am devoured by mosquitoes.
See, I haven't had that. The ones I'm looking at, they say you just exercised.
Oh, well,
And when you just
not
exercise,
my problem.
it raises your body temperature.
Totally not my problem.
It makes you produce more carbon dioxide and lactic acid.
Oh, well.
Lactic acid makes me want to giggle. It does.
It doesn't come out of a boobie.
Oh, it doesn't?
Oh,
Oh.
no, that's different.
Well, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it did.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
I thought it did.
Yeah.
Say booby again.
Hee.
Another reason that mosquitoes may be biting you as opposed to anybody else.
Oh, color of clothing. Is that a thing?
I'll wear that one. I'll do that one right
Okay,
now.
sorry.
Nope, I'll do
Blew
that
it.
one. You didn't blow anything. Nope.
Okay.
You never blow anything.
You're right.
You,
You're right. Camera one.
no camera one for that. I need a camera. I need an under desk camera for that one.
Oh, thump.
You're wearing dark clothing. Dark
Yeah.
clothing makes mosquitoes bite you more than
Yeah.
light clothing.
Yeah.
Reds, blacks, and blues attract mosquitoes more than lighter colors.
Right. I don't know that that's true, but I've heard if you wear white clothes, because I'm just camping in my white running suit here, but if you wear white clothes, they don't bite you as much.
And there's nothing worse than hearing a mosquito buzz in your ear.
Yeah, when you're trying to sleep at night, oh,
There's
nope,
just
not
nothing
good.
worse.
Nope, not good.
Now, mosquitoes are attracted to a certain type of bacterium.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay?
Oh.
Now, this may explain something, okay? How many times have you realized, crap, you have a mosquito bite on your ankle?
Or on your feet.
On your feet.
Oh,
okay.
so bad. Yeah.
That's because we tend to have more bacteria
Sure.
on our ankles and
Yeah.
our feet.
That makes
And
sense.
if you're not freshly showered,
Yeah.
a mosquito is going to come after you.
Yeah.
See, a lot of these things we talk about on the show, they're just kind of trying to help you out. Are they of any relevance for anything other than it's mosquito season? We just want to help you out. You camp, other people
Yeah.
camp.
Yep.
No need to be eaten up alive because mosquito bites are just a pain in the ass. Then you scratch them and they become infected and you need pills. And
Just to play the devil's advocate,
Sure.
however, I also would tend to put on a hooded sweatshirt and pants, and then, you have what skin is exposed is
Yeah.
going to either be your face or your feet.
Remember when they used to say Avon Skin So Soft?
Yeah.
It was like
Yes.
the bug spray
Yep.
or the mosquito.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
It,
Yep.
it definitely,
Yep.
Avon Skin So Soft
Yep.
definitely works.
Yeah, when my parents had the tackle shop, we sold it.
Avon Skin So Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Finally, as far as mosquitoes go, Megan, I know this doesn't pertain to you. I'm just checking my microphone, everybody.
Yes,
I
sir.
know this doesn't pertain to you, but to others, you drink alcohol.
I don't.
I know. I can't even. So don't start, Megan. Let me
don't.
explain something, okay? If you start drinking alcohol, okay,
Oh, yeah,
there's
okay.
lots of things that are going to happen.
Do
Okay.
I
Excuse
stop?
me, everybody. Excuse me, you guys.
Do I stop drinking alcohol?
Don't drink alcohol. You should never
Okay.
drink. Don't even start, okay? Don't
horrible.
start. Okay.
Bad
You'll
news.
get mosquito
The
bites.
devil.
You'll have headaches. You'll have hangovers.
Not good.
You'll probably throw up a little bit every once in
Start
a while.
making really bad
You'll
clothing
make bad
choices.
decisions,
Yeah, I'd start
you know.
dancing when I can't dance. Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah,
so
I get it.
Don't
Mhm.
just don't drink, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's back to the show. Yeah, just don't drink. So there you go.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
What's the worst? Back here, your ears,
Or how about the top of your ear?
the top of your
Yeah,
ears.
that's awful.
Has anybody watching the program ever gotten a bite in the privacies?
No.
Did they not bite girls down there? Because guys have got mosquito bites on the package.
Do you walk around naked?
No.
Yeah, you're naked.
No, you know what? It can fly up your short leg. It can fly.
Can
up
it?
Sure. I walk around with my fly
Wow.
open, so it can fly into my fly.
Zoom.
Mike, have you ever gotten a mosquito bite on your package?
My ass, but not my package.
Okay. Well, 6 and 1 half.
That's
dozen
because
either.
that's what he's got up in the air. Okay,
Okay,
got it.
My ass, but not my package.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh man.
Have you? Wait. Let's back up a
I've
moment.
gotten bitten on my package. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you a nudist?
Huh?
Bacteria! Somebody in the audience just said because of bacteria. It wasn't me.
This is a great GD show tonight. Let me tell you something. Okay? I really should just take all my clothes off tonight now.
No,
You
Please
say
we're
God
fine.
no. You
Yeah,
say
we're
God no now, but I'm
No,
getting
we're fine.
texts. I'm getting texts saying
That's
do it.
a God no.
I'm
Yeah.
getting- listen to this. I think that if you want to become a family member of the show, I'm just moving on.
You can sponsor this.
You should email.
This is real.
This could be. You could be part of this.
Yes,
Scorch is
we
just-
will get you right on the
Scorch
couch
or
with
Megan
us.
at scorchonline.com. Listen to some of the fun things we have coming up, where I will show my mosquito bites.
Yeah, no, please
We've
no.
got.
We
coming
want
up
people to come in, not.
a week from this past Wednesday. Kicks off Northwoods Rock Rally.
Yes.
3 days, 4 days of concerts, music,
Uh-huh.
bands. Great time. There's going to be actually one of our sponsors, one of our tattoo expo.
Colorful
people.
Sin, yeah.
Colorful Sin's going to
Yep.
be there, inking people.
Yep.
We're
Brandon,
gonna
I'm
be there.
coming for you.
We're going to be there for the opening ceremonies on Wednesday. The
Uh-huh.
Bent Nail Saloon, I hope, is going to be there because I need another bent nail.
Oh, I think that's yeah.
Yep. Then we've got all sorts of filming. I'm doing my best to give Mike his dream opportunity
What is it?
to come up on stage and introduce Nonpoint.
Ooh, interesting.
I told him, as of now, I'm in, but that
Yes?
could change like 10 seconds before.
But
Yep.
why? Are you gonna puke? What's happening?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Can I hold your hand? Can we just do a moment? We'll go.
You
We'll
see
be
me
like
on show 1. You saw me on show 1
We
versus
can-
now.
We can be like peas in a
Baby
pod.
steps.
We'll just
Sure.
go out there. It's
Baby
good.
steps.
So
you
we
want to
go-
be in the middle or on the outside or on the outside? We can make this happen.
He wants to be on top.
Oh, well, are you carrying him? Because I'm not carrying him. He's real tall. He's real tall.
Anything? He said, I got nothing. Also coming up right after Rock Rally, we have got the barbecue.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Scorch's PFG-TV
Yeah.
Inflation Disintegration Barbecue. Cinder's first and goal.
Yeah.
This is a great deal. It's going to be, I already looked at the weather forecast. That day, Saturday the 24th, it's supposed to be 81 degrees, minimal humidity, bright sunshine. All you can drink and all you can eat out of the kegs and the food we have, we're going to have a lot of it, $40. And that's going to include, we're going to include your chance to win things. We're going to include a free jukebox, so there's going to be free music all day long. We may even still get a band. We don't even know. So
And a
that's-
meet and greet.
that's
You can
the-
come and
yep.
meet and greet. Yeah, it's
meet
good.
and greet
Meet
and eat.
greet. Yeah, meet and greet and eat the meat.
Yep, that's
Yes.
all. That's all. And it'll
Yes.
and it'll go to your seat and it'll be complete. There you go.
Beautiful.
Thank you
Life
very
is
much.
good. Yeah.
Then after that, we have got before that we have the dyslexia golf tournament
Yeah, Barry Cohen.
with Barry Cohen. We
Yeah.
love you, Barry.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell my chicken soup is, man. Don't make me come after you.
I thought it was matzo ball.
It's matzo ball soup. That is chicken soup.
That
It's
is
matzo
chicken
ball
soup.
I am not
Yeah.
Jewish. I'm sorry. My bad.
Such
my
a
bad.
my
Oh.
mother used to like you too till then.
Yeah, well.
she doesn't even know that matzo ball soup is chicken soup already.
Bobby, I love you.
Then
love
after
you.
the dyslexia
Golf owning, yeah.
the dyslexia thing.
Backwards,
Then we
yeah.
have the barbecue.
Okay,
Then we
barbecue.
have got the
Tattoo Expo.
tattoo expo.
Yes, we got that.
Which is going to be huge. That's
Yes.
September 13th, 14th, and 15th.
Yes.
At Brick House Pub and Grub in
So
lovely
excited.
Oakland. That's going to
Yes.
be big.
So
That's
excited.
going to be next week. We're actually going to talk in depth about the tattoo expo. But today,
Please.
for right now, before we get into anything else, I want to say, and this is worth bringing up this week and next week. It's not your normal tattoo expo.
No.
We're not going to be judging at this expo.
There's no awards.
Yep.
Yes, right.
It's all just going to be Do your work and show off your work. You have a good shop. You're proud of your shop. You're proud of the work you do. Come on and let other people be proud of the work you do.
Yes.
No, there's not going to be any sort of like, oh, the best tattoo day of the day, the best tattoo of the weekend, the best tattoo shop of the weekend, nothing like that.
Yep.
However, we are going to be giving away at least one big screen TV every day. You pay to get into the festival, the Tattoo Expo. You're going to get one free ticket.
Yep.
You're going to be able to be buying other free tickets or other paid tickets, I guess.
And I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I'm also thinking the whole deal is we have some tattoo shops that are booked out for
years
in advance that you just can't get into. They're coming to us to do this, and you can walk in to get a tattoo done by some pretty outstanding people. We have awesome talent in this area. It needs to be appreciated.
It's crazy.
It just needs to be appreciated, period.
There's no doubt.
Yep.
And we are doing nothing but the state. So all the shops at this first expo are from Wisconsin. And even more so, it's going to be somewhat regional.
Yes.
It's not even going to necessarily be reaching out to the whole state, but a little bit up north, a little bit to the west, Menominee, maybe Hudson area.
It's local supporting local.
Because it is local supporting local.
Yes.
And if you are a tattoo shop and you're watching the show, or a vendor that wants to be part right now, we've got Wicked Sweet. We have got Common Collected Cannabis Company. I believe that Apple Weight Loss and Body Contouring is going to be on board. We want you on board. So if you are a vendor or a tattoo shop, get a hold of Megan at scorchonline.com, And while you're on your way to do that, think about, summer's almost over. Even though this place is open year round, I may want to do something with the kids before they go back to school. What can I do that is something different to do with the kids?
Tell us,
Why
George.
not bring them to First Strike paintball games in the lovely Chippewa Falls, right?
Yeah.
First Strike is an amazing place. Greg and his father are amazing people.
First Strike is amazing. And it's fun. I was watching the people there having a ball. And you know what they did? They opened up a front part when it was COVID.
Yeah.
And now they've just kept the front part open because it's that much better.
Yeah.
What a cool place. So a First Strike paintball games.
And as a parent to children, sometimes you just need a good excuse to shoot a kid. I mean, like not fatally shoot a kid, but sometimes you just need to shoot a kid because that's it. So, people, it's great. It's all good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Megan. Give it up for Megan. Yeah.
Give it up for Megan. Going to your
Also,
camera.
J&E Meats. Where's your? Oh, there I. J&E Meats. When I ate meat, actually, I got my microphone. I talk about meat and I lose my microphone.
Yeah, isn't that something? It's your body is telling you.
It's funny how that
it's
happens.
exciting.
J&E Meats. I never even thought about this. If I brought you guys some turkey breast, could you make me the most well-done turkey jerky ever?
They smoke it, right?
I bet they can. I bet they can make me turkey jerky.
Turkey jerky. Oh, yeah, totally. Because they cut it and
I would want the problem.
Do you like turkey jerky?
Yeah, I do. But the turkey jerky I get is Oberto. And I got to tell you something. Their turkey jerky has gone downhill because their turkey jerky is spongy.
Yeah,
now.
no.
Okay.
Jerky is not supposed to be
jerky
spongy.
is meant to be leather.
Yes.
Here you go.
Salty
let me explain something. I actually agreed to Mike. I agreed to eat some beef jerky.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Okay? Because
Red meat.
I bet you
really?
I bet you beef jerky, the texture I could handle. But we couldn't find leather-like beef jerky.
Come to Mama. You talk to Megan. I got some beef jerky that is, you know how I feel about meat. Yeah. And yes, spongy jerky, not happening.
No, Megan, why don't you tell us how you feel about meat?
How I feel about meat, Volume 1. I know some jerky that you'd really like. Just saying.
And I know some meat that you'd really like.
I'm sure you do.
Just saying.
I am not participating in said meat. Thank you very much.
Anyway, let's check in with the pub crawl, see what's going on with our bar friends. We have some really cool shit going on in the future with our bar friends. We're going to talk about that soon. And coming up, we're going to talk about gross foods that your mama made when you were a kid. And we got some effed up facts and more of Mr. Package himself, Justin Michaels. On the way, it Scorches PFG-TV. We're coming PFG-TV. Hey, Raiden, can you grab one of those cameras and just do a lower shot of what's collecting?
Raiden, don't do it. It's a trap.
No.
Don't do it.
I want
Let me hide my feet
I
because
want people to
I
see
got no shoes.
what's happening. There you go. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 shots so far.
Ooh,
And none of them are out.
Happy Friday.
Actually, to be fair, quite a few of them have been pickle shots.
And to be fair, if all y'all come to On the Rocks, you will see that shit's cheap.
Actually, on the rocks. Let's talk about
cheap.
Let's talk about that for a second.
So
On the
cheap.
rocks. On the rocks. Thank you, Raiden, very much. On Friday nights when we're doing the show here, and we are live every Friday night, or almost every Friday night, they give you this deal called Double Up for $1. You buy a drink, the second drink you get is $1.
That's a 2-for-1.
Basically.
Yeah, that's a
shot
2-for-1.
specials,
Yeah.
and they have food here now too.
So good.
So, on the rocks, we thank you very much.
Mike is doing a thing. I'm not trying to side eye.
Toes.
It's happening.
There's some toes.
Ew, it's so gross. Ew.
Since when? All of a sudden, he's taking over the whole show now. He used to ask.
One time we had God up in the booth, and then it just turned into a foot.
I don't know where
fetish.
this thing's going.
Yeah,
wait a
I don't
second.
like it.
Oh,
I don't
Scorch,
like
we
it.
want to see your package. We want to see your pecker. Oh, there you go. Here you
Wait,
go.
I'll be down. Hold on.
Ah.
That is a big ass foot. So in all fairness, ooh, stroke the big white foot. Ooh.
What kind of, I can't wait to hear it because we brought this up earlier. What kind of gross foods did your mom make for you when you were a kid?
Okay, so number one that I can think of is salmon loaf, and hashtag I would still eat that right now today.
Salmon loaf you would eat more today than before. Or
It is really disgusting. It's salmon in a can, and then you flake it up and make it into a meat loaf, whatever. But my jam is you got the mashed potatoes and the creamed peas. Yes, creamed peas.
creamed peas.
Creamed peas, and you
Oh,
put that shit
yeah.
all together. Oh yeah, I do not like salmon. For the record, I do not like salmon.
Canned salmon is
Any
disgusting.
circumstance. Yes, any circumstance. Salmon is horrid. Salmon loaf. My mom made it. It was hideous. It's still hideous, but for some reason in the back of my head, I'm like, let's salmon loaf. Let's do this. I want to get in on that salmon
creamed
loaf.
peas, such a goyim thing to eat. I remember my mom used to make salmon croquettes.
Oh well, that's a salmon loaf, only really
Yeah,
small.
well,
yes,
and
it's an individual.
Deep fried salmon balls.
Fine.
And with all you guys in here that are saying salmon in a can, I don't like salmon anyway.
No.
But salmon in a can was
No.
just disgusting.
You got to pick the bones out,
Just
which you would think
disgusting.
it's in a can. You've
No,
already
they-
done the work.
They expect you to eat the bones.
Ugh,
That is like legit when.
rotten.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
That's rotten.
Now,
That's
tuna,
rotten.
canned tuna used to be okay. I used to love just white albacore tuna. Tuna in water or in oil?
None. None of the
Really?
above.
Really? Why?
No. Because tuna stinks like nasty fish. If it smells like nasty fish, don't eat it.
I beg to differ.
That's different, Mike. That's different.
Oh,
I love tuna and salmon.
I am a fisher lady. I love to fish, right?
You
Yeah.
identify as a
You-
man? Is that what you're saying?
I identify as
As
a
a fisher-
they, them.
a fisher
Thank you.
person.
So I'm a fisher person. I am a person. So you catch panfish. That's my jam. You catch a fish out of a lake. You fillet it and cook it. Yes, giddy up. Best ever. You don't need to pickle it. You don't need to can it. You don't need to do all this weird BS stuff. Just eat the fish. So good.
As a kosher kid, one of the stinkiest fishes that used to be in the house all the time, and I always hate.
Gefilte fish?
No. That doesn't really smell unless you open up the jar.
Oh.
But gefilte fish looks just like matzo balls, by the way.
Oh.
It does. Gefilte fish
Whoa.
looks just like a matzo ball. But whitefish, smoked whitefish. That's
Smoked.
smoked whitefish is
Smoked.
a kosher delicacy.
Smoked.
And oh my God, my
No.
dad, it's greasy and
Nope.
oily.
Nope.
But I remember my mom
Nope.
made this soup.
Soup?
And it was supposed to be like a minestrone vegetable soup.
Oh no.
But I can still
Oh no.
I can still like taste it. It tasted like she must have gotten like dish soap in it or something.
What's the cilantro? Some people say cilantro.
No,
is
there's
dish
no such
soapy.
thing as cilantro back then.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, they
What?
didn't. people
How
did-
old are you?
people did-
409?
people did not cook with cilantro back then, but
Oh.
that would be something. I'm trying to think what else. Other than that, my mom stopped cooking for. I mean, I've been cooking for myself since I was like 6.
My mom is a great cook. So even the one example I could come up with is something that still to this day I'm like, oh, well, I mean, salmon loaf, whatever. It's good. Spongy meatloaf. It's fine. My mom was a really good cook. I was very blessed. As a child, I was like, this sucks. I want to have a Lunchable. I want to have macaroni and cheese out of a Kraft blue box.
Now, a lot of people's grandparents were like the greatest cooks in the world. Oh my
Sure.
God, my grandparents
Sure.
made this.
Yep.
Italian grandparents especially.
Yep.
Oh my God. Grandparents a good cook? My grandma a good cook?
Mine, no.
Yeah,
Horrible.
okay, yeah.
No, mine, no.
My
Horrible.
grandma. Did I ever
Horrible.
tell you about the size of her shoes?
They're
my-
size
I think I might
15,
have-
aren't
Oh,
they?
I did that on a previous episode.
I
right?
think I
Talking-
might have heard that.
Okay.
Do you want to know about my husband's
No, I
feet?
don't. My grandmother once, no lie, my grandmother, rest her soul, Selma, I loved her to death. I didn't love her to death, but she, anyway,
She's dead. You did love her to death.
Did you just say Selma?
Selma.
Selma, like
That
Hayek.
is
Only
bizarre. My
different.
grandmother's name is Thelma.
Thelma, yeah.
Whoa.
They named the city in Alabama after my grandmother. Just for those that don't want. Anyway, Selma once cooked spaghetti,
I heard this story once.
and I'm not talking about just boiling the water. Selma boiled the water, then put the spaghetti in.
Like a good Italian grandmother would do.
Okay. And we're watching TV and whatever.
Playing some
Watching
jacks.
Watching, the Mike Douglas show back in 1964. And 2.5 hours later, she took the pasta out of the pot. And
Yeah.
she's wondering why
Not
they have
good.
to. Never again. Never again.
Yeah.
So it was
Don't
awful.
distract Grandma. Grandma needs to have her
It was
space.
awful. But my sister's in-laws,
Hmm?
they made, and even the old lady, my sister's in-laws, my sister's husband's grandmother. So, I mean, she died at like 106.
Oh,
little,
wow.
little old Italian
Yeah,
lady.
well, and you shrink.
And
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what? This is one of these ladies. Oh, scorchi! I didn't understand a word she was saying. Except,
And she grabs you on your face.
She grabs my
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
cheek.
Why
Holy,
do you hate me?
holy crap!
Stop!
But she was as strong as an ox till
Well,
the
yeah.
last day.
Right.
And she cooked
And she weighed 70 pounds soaking
70
wet.
pounds
Yeah,
soaking
yeah,
wet.
for sure.
The best foods ever were made at that
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
My God.
Because she could lift a pot of boiling water
My
that hadn't
God.
overcooked into dry
My
powder.
God.
Yeah.
My
Hell
God.
yeah.
What is your favorite ethnic foods? Italian.
Oh, Mexican. Hands down.
No, what's your favorite Italian food?
Oh, I thought you were asking me what is
Yeah,
my
no,
favorite
I'm gonna go.
ethnic food.
What's your favorite Italian food?
Oh, boy.
I like cheese lasagna. I mean cheese ravioli.
Yeah, no, I would have to say, well, this is really crazy, but I do like a good Italian salad.
Salad, okay.
Yeah, I do. With I do.
What
yeah.
about Mexican?
Boo.
Oh, all of it.
Mike and his vegetable.
Yeah, well, Mike, shh. Nobody asked your opinion, Mike. Hey, zip
I
it.
like chiles rellenos.
I like all of it.
Yeah.
Rosanus?
All of it.
Chiles rellenos with the peppers and the egg dip.
Chili rellenos.
Yep. I say it the right way, Mike.
All of it.
Because all the people in New York City are gonna say I'm
All
saying
of
it
it.
wrong. Yeah.
All of it.
Mexican rice.
All of it. You don't get this body on a celery diet. So, yeah, Mexican, all of it.
What other? Do you like Japanese food, Korean food? Do you like the Hmong food, which is some sort of Asian food? Right?
Egg roll. You would think egg roll, basic, right? You got a roll, you got stuff in it. No, if you go from Vietnamese to Chinese to Japanese, all of it is a little bit different and it's a little bit wonderful. And every single one, you can bite that and appreciate that. Oh, interesting. This is not, you would think egg roll. Nope. Totally different.
See,
Love it.
Now, egg rolls or spring rolls? Which one do you prefer?
All of it.
See, because a spring roll, it's weird because you can.
Yeah, 'cause it's like
the
see-through.
inside. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
Isn't
that.
it steamed?
But-
Yeah,
versus
it's
deep
steamed
fried?
too, and I
it's
don't like
steamed.
that.
And an
Yeah.
egg roll gets kind of like puffy outside because it's deep fried, which that's okay, and I like that. but I also like spring roll because it doesn't feel so heavy. So you could sit down and eat a whole platter of spring rolls and say, oh, I don't know about the weird feeling, but totally taking a bite.
You know, Chris Powell and Edina Realty. Thank you, Chris, because you're going to sponsor a
Egg
trip.
roll eating extravaganza.
No. I think Chris and Edina Realty, you're going to sponsor a trip for everybody in the audience today to go to Massachusetts to go eat really good Chinese food.
Oh, I'm sorry,
like that
Chris.
idea?
Do you
Yeah,
know this?
Wait, I can't wait.
Thanks,
Chris.
Chris. Wow, best day ever.
Because there is a difference. And
There is totally a difference.
I explained to Mike, there used to be a Chinese restaurant in this area called Wu's Pagoda.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wu's Pagoda serve what they call Cantonese Chinese food.
Right.
That
right.
is a region of Chinese food, or
Yes.
region of China. You can the Canton region.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot beat Cantonese Chinese food. That's what you get on the East Coast. If you go to a Chinese restaurant in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, New Jersey, if you get chicken broccoli or gai pu lo mein, mugu gai pan, those are the types of dishes. That's Cantonese food, and it is the best. The wontons, the egg rolls are the best. Just the chicken
Chris
teriyaki.
Powell, you are getting us all the things.
Chris, thank you,
Chris
man.
Powell, what?
Chris is texting me right now. saying-
I'm looking forward to this. For real.
And I'm going to answer the question once, and I'm going to answer this question for all the. No. I'm not going to say what it is. Just one time.
Oh.
The answer is no. Okay. There you go. That's all. The answer is
Every
no.
single bot in there.
The answer is no. Okay.
Ew.
But the answer is, how many of us wear the same shirt or pants or outfit at work at least 3 days a week?
Oh, that's a fishy question. Okay. So, is it sweaty season or is it not sweaty season? Is it, you can't, like a nice pair of jeans, you can't take a good pair of denim and wash them every time you wear them. That's absurd.
Don't they say you're only supposed to wash denim like
Yes.
once a month or something?
Exactly. Well, I mean, again, sweaty season, yeah, you gotta wash this shit.
1 in 5 wear the same shirt or pants or outfit 3 days a week at least at work.
Oh, yeah, no,
How
that's
about
too
that?
much. Yeah,
These
that's
are some
too much.
effed up facts, by
That's
the way.
too
Brought
much,
to you by
yeah.
Common Collecting Cannabis Company in Chippewa Falls.
Indeed, effed
The
up.
official CBD
Yes.
company in Chippewa Falls is Scorch's
Yeah.
PFG-TV.
Yeah.
Go in, just check out everything they have. You know what? If you have questions, we say this all the time. If you have questions about CBD type stuff, THC, THCA, you know what? Even if you have questions about the real stuff, go into Common Collective. They
Yeah.
can answer every question
Yep.
you have.
Or
And
if you don't know anything
Yep.
about anything
Yep.
and you just want to have a person that can help you.
they do it knowledgeably,
Yes.
and they do it without making you feel
No
like an idiot.
judgments,
Yep,
yes.
it's a
Yep.
great thing. So Common Collector, we love you.
Yep.
Just like Wicked Sweet Bake Shop in Cadott. I'm telling they did a smart thing. They actually went on vacation
Yep.
during Rockfest. However, they said they did a lot of stuff before Rockfest, and they're doing stuff now.
Because
Cakes.
they knew they were coming
Yep.
back hot,
Yep.
that
Yep.
they were going to be nonstop, no
Yep.
sleep. You got to do that.
Cakes,
That's,
cookies, pies,
Yeah.
Danishes, cheese Danish. When you go get your cheesecake, I want a cheese Danish. Did
oh,
ever-
you want a cheese Danish?
Yes,
Re-
I want
Would you eat a
cheese-
cheesecake?
No, I
If
might.
I cut it into
I
a
might.
tiny,
I might,
tiny
yep.
triangle.
I might, but yeah, I might.
Okay.
But I
We're
definitely-
getting plain, so you
Yep,
don't have to worry
yep,
about any funny
yep.
business.
I
but
like cheese Danish though so much.
Okay, Wicked Sweet.
Brownies, Wicked Sweet. Just so you know,
Yeah.
cheese Danish,
Yeah.
Wicked Sweet. We
We're
love
doing
you.
this.
Wicked Sweet and Cadott, we love you. Thanks for being part of the show. When adults were asked to recall the worst trouble they got into as kids, 40% of adults said this. They got into trouble playing with BB guns.
oh,
I could see Mike, for some reason, getting into trouble with a BB gun. No?
No, not even close.
You drove dirt bikes, though.
Dirt
Ooh.
bikes.
Mike, you're my people.
I think most dirt bike people would be BB gun people, no? Where I grew up, they were.
No, I grew up
No,
on the beach.
he's got two hands on the wheel.
I grew
No,
up
not
on
the
the
same
beach.
time. Yeah.
Oh,
So
well.
I mean, we didn't really deal with BB guns and stuff like that.
A poll,
Oh,
a poll found the average American does a good deed 8 times a month, 94 times a year.
wow, I feel like a real douchebag right now. Yikes.
What's the last good deed
What is
you did?
considered a good deed, though?
Well, apparently I'm way under par because, I don't know,
I think I did a good deed the other day when I said, Mike, you look like a pervert. Sit down.
Yeah, when he grabbed
you
the
at a
back,
park?
He grabbed
Wait
the
a
back
minute.
of my shorts and pulled
it back
and
down.
said, "Old man, sit down."
Even Tongo.
With his
Tongo was
flip-flops?
Tongo said, "What the hell is he doing?"
Don't get started on the flip flops.
He was wearing the flip-flops. He had really tiny shorts on. Okay, I get it. That's fine.
About
Yeah.
15% of people say they have actually recently stopped wearing deodorant.
No,
As you get
I'm
older,
channeling my dad.
as you get older, do you put it on less?
No, but my dad,
No.
he's like,
No, I put deodorant on once a week.
stop. What?
Hold on.
I swear to my.
Hold
you ever
on.
smell me? You don't ever say,
Scorch,
"Wow."
camera one.
I don't put deodorant on my private suite, just so you know.
Lumi.
I do.
Lumi. Mando.
Have
You're
you
a
ev-
dude.
Have
You're a
you
Mando.
ever said to me, and you've been right in my armpits, have you ever said to me,
I've been right in your armpits? What? What?
have you ever
Where
said
was
to me, wow, you stink. Oh, that's right. You were
Dude,
you passed out. I went like this.
Oh,
I
man.
don't smell. I heard somebody in the
Roofie
audience.
colada last Thursday.
Older
Not
guys,
good.
older guys do not need to put on that much deodorant every day.
False.
Disagree.
False.
False.
Disagree.
I love my
Disagree.
father. Dad,
Well,
I love you.
Yeah, well,
but
then
he
scavenge.
is-
Put on
he-
some deodorant, Gary.
He is not wearing deodorant, and he's because he's like one with the earth these days, and he's like doing his thing, which I appreciate because I'm like,
Sure,
make
fair
love,
enough.
not war.
Yep.
Oh, I'm a hippie, but Dad, you smell bad, and he's like, no, we're good. It's not good.
Do
Put
I-
on deodorant.
do I ever
You can get
smell?
aluminum free. Is this legitimate? You only put it on once a week?
Do I-
Are you this is actually real life.
I am telling you on my mom's
This is
life.
real life.
Legit, real life. This is not TV shtick. This is nothing on my dog's life and on my mom's life. I swear to God, on everything everything that is holy to me, I put on deodorant maybe once a week.
Ew. Ew.
You didn't say ew any other time. I don't smell. You don't.
I am not up in your
No,
crap.
but you know what? You can smell somebody's body odor.
I gotta move a little bit. I'm going to the other end of the couch. You're nasty.
Well-
He's nasty. You're nasty. You're
I
nasty.
douche more than I use deodorant.
Oh, good for you. Douche it right up in your pit holes.
Well, I douche it up the backside.
Pit hole.
Full disclosure, Lumi, you can get right up in there and it's you smell like a tangerine. You can be out in the sun for 48 hours baking your head off. And you go in and you're like, ooh, citrus. Just saying. Mando.
I believe my man friend Mike
He is back there quiet.
would
he
tell me-
is silent
Mike-
because he's like gross.
Mike would tell
You're
me.
nasty.
Mike would tell me. Mike would tell me if I,
I would.
stunk.
I would.
I bet you would.
No, Mike.
That's what friends do.
Yeah, he
but he
would.
doesn't
This
stink.
is-
I will tell you that.
I
Mike,
don't stink. Thank you.
This is the fag hag telling you it's okay. I'll tell him he's nasty. Keep it. Stop. Ew.
Whoa.
Ew.
Going
Ew.
to one.
Ew.
Going
Then
to
we're doing the
it's-
rest of the show with Chubb, and it's not
it's,
good.
It's probably best you go to one.
No, I gotta go. That's it. Mic drop. I gotta go. Yeah.
Oh
no
my
more
God.
shots.
Yep.
No more shots.
Sorry, Jameson. You're out. Oh boy.
Oh my God, Chickadees! Thank you for being part of the family.
Okay.
We love you.
Chickadees. How about that, chickadees?
I got to get out of this one.
Whoa.
Chickadees, thank you. You know,
We're going.
we wouldn't be anything without Chickadees. Chickadees, you've got everything we need, and we love the fact that you handle the show well too.
And you put up with this because
Okay.
we could be way more professional.
I have never once, and I go to Chickadees a lot, I've never once walked in and had anybody run back say, hey, that bald guy, I think that's Scorch. God damn, he stinks. Never once. Never once.
Can I also just say veteran owned? That's unrelated to stinking, but veteran owned, you gotta love a
I
veteran
go
owned.
like, I
company.
wish I knew our waitress's name, the one we usually have, because I went like this to her the other day. I'm going to do this break
Stop.
on the TV show. Do I smell?
Oh, are you putting her head in your armpit like you're doing my head? Is that what's happening? Oh,
Does that smell?
this is like Saturday Night Live right now.
No.
Yeah. Guess what I did last night?
Oh.
All right, let's get
Thank
this back on
you.
track. Let's get this back on track.
I know her. Thank you.
I
Chickadee.
don't think I've ever seen Scorch blush.
He totally
I
did.
don't ever think it's happened.
Totally did.
Shilka Flooring, thank you as well. This is Dion.
Hey, oh, Dion, I love you.
Last week it was drugs. This week it's sniffing fingers. Shilka Flooring, you know what? Thank you for going to camera one. Shilka back to two. Thank you. Shilka.
check.
Shilka Flooring, you know what? If it wasn't
I
for
love
you,
it.
if it wasn't for you, Dion, I would not be able to say Shilka Flooring on the show. We love you, Dion. Joking aside,
Yeah,
I say that a lot.
There was
'Cause-
never joking aside
No,
with Dion.
but
We
we do
actually
have
really
fun.
love Dion. Yes.
Floors, vinyl flooring, wooden floors, carpeting, the bath things. If you just need a little flooring done, like maybe a couple of tiles you need, or you want the entire house done, businesses, anything like that, Shilka Flooring, talk to them because they will hook you up.
Yes.
You know. Why don't we
Yes.
do this? Why don't we check out one final pub crawl? We'll come back. We'll have one final set from Justin Michaels and the Cat Head Biscuit Boys when we finish up tonight's fabulous episode of Scorch's PFG-TV. Something to put down my pants.
Stop.
Welcome back to Scorch's PFG-TV. We have one more order of business tonight. What a fun show tonight. Before we do anything else, if we're going to ask for another, give yourselves a round of applause, man. There you go. Give yourselves a round of applause. What a great crowd. So
This is a hell of an audience.
really good,
Yes,
really good.
yes.
So now, these guys here, we're going to get them up to town soon. We're not sure if it's going to be the Tattoo Expo or if it's going to be the Guns N' Roses Expo, which is coming up in November. But we're going to get them soon. They are phenomenal. They're a country band, but they have a really good vibe to them.
Yeah.
And believe me, I'm not a country fan, but these guys, their good music is what it is.
Yeah.
Justin Michaels, the Cat Head Biscuit Boys on Scorch's PFG-TV.
I'm a singer-songwriter from East Tennessee, down around Kingsport, Tennessee way. You guys may have heard of Bristol Motor Speedway. We live about 20 minutes from there. And so first off, we love America and we love our families and we love each other, but we like NASCAR and we like moonshine and we like all them other kind of things that brings us up to the Hicks and Picks Festival up here in Wisconsin. Yeah!
Good.
Woo!
That moonshine was actually
So, sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. If you feel like throwing something, don't throw it at us.
So,
Here's a song about an old girl. She lived out on a farm down there in our section of town. And she couldn't wait because the grass is always greener on the other side of that fence right there. And she couldn't wait to get to the big city. When she got there, she found out that everything she ever needed was right down there back on that farm again. So she couldn't find the love. She couldn't find anything. Your grass ain't always greener, baby doll. Come on back home. Sweet strawberries hanging on the vine. You won't be sweet, but we're very short of time. Right for the pick, you know it won't take long. Best run from the devil, or you're gonna get caught. Come on, Abigail, don't run on into town. Them blue-eyed handsome boys are gonna let you down. Let you down, let you down. Till they're heaven bound. Sweet, sweet Abigail, don't run on into town. Much too young and pretty, can't wait to leave the farm. Them boys will see you coming and you'll fall for any line. Little cream down. Them blue-eyed handsome boys are gonna let you down. Let's down, hell we're heaven bound. Sweet, sweet Abigail, don't run on into town. Come on, Abigail, don't run on into town. Them blue-eyed handsome boys are gonna let you down. Let's down, hell we're heaven bound. Sweet Abigail, don't run on into town. Sweet Abigail, don't run on into town.
Give it up, Justin Michaels and the Cathead Biscuit Boys. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. Justin Michaels the other day shared the post about the fact they're going to be on the TV show. They got like hundreds of thousands of followers. So to all the new all the Justin Michaels fans that are now new Scorch's PFG-TV fans, thank you for checking out the show. And subscribe, and then hit the bell thing, and then you'll be able to check it out.
Can I say one more thing about Justin Michaels? I'm sorry, I hate to like bring him up, but he was talking about how he plays in Floyd, Virginia, which is right up the mountain from where my sister lives. And I've been to Floyd, and this is like a super, I don't know, you're like eating chicken feet type of situation because it's all hippies. They're like self-sufficient on the top of the mountain. Amazing place. No population because they're just a bunch of people living off the land.
Hillbillies.
Yeah, and so they do like bluegrass festivals and stuff of the sort. So people are coming into the town, but there is really they have some shops. There's like a fabric store there, and there's a bar. And I have been to Floyd, and I told Justin Michaels, man, Floyd, I love Floyd, Virginia, because I went there and I felt like, ooh, I'm in it. This is my people. This is so good. And he says, yes, come to Virginia, see me in Floyd, Virginia. I would love to do that. However, come to Wisconsin, see us in Wisconsin.
There you go.
And it's like, I give, you give.
And I will smoke some bluegrass with you. And with that, I will say, give it up for our boy Raiden behind the camera. Raiden! He's getting more comfortable with Dirty Uncle Scorch. And,
Dirty Uncle Scorch is a real thing.
Perverted cousin Mike and whatever. So,
Yeah.
Mike Snow behind the board, the man behind the. Thank you, Mike. Because once again, I'm going to say, you know what? Are there errors every once in a while? We're only human, but you know what?
And it's live.
This show, it's a live show, and the show could not even be anything near the show without Mike Snow, who I now call Mike Show. So thank you, Mike. We appreciate that. Hey, you know what? I think, and this might be personal opinion, but one of the best, if not the best addition to the show in years, it's my pal Megan. Give it up for Megan.
In years.
My name is Snatch.
And he's not so bad himself. Side note.
Thank you. I'm not so bad myself. I'm
He's
Snatch.
not so bad himself.
Snatch, scratch, screech, whatever.
Crotch, actually.
Crotch.
Yeah,
and
Crotch. We had Crotch a few times.
Crotch.
Yeah.
I'm Scorch. We will see you next time. Wait a second. Scorch, sign up. ScorchOnline.com if you missed any of the show. If you want to send us any money just for the hell of it, email me. I'll give you my address.
Or go to Chickadees.
Oh, good.
You never know.
You'll see us there.
Yeah,
we'll
you
see
never
you
know.
next time live on Scorch's PFG-TV. See you next time. Peace out, guys.